We're at the Denver Coliseum, getting deeper into the experience here. Class 4A State Volleyball Championships. Marty Cesario along with Shelby Canode and Cole Hamstead, Kevin Schaefer, the crew helping out to bring you this coverage here on CHSAA TV. Approaching the third match today. We've completed 2, if you want to know. Pool 1, 8 seed Durango over Silver Creek in a sweep. Valor Christian just finished Ponderosa. That's a 5 over a 9. In Pool 4, we're back to Pool 1, and it's Silver Creek on the floor again. They will take on the overall number 1 seed, the Cheyenne Mountain Indians. Cheyenne Mountain, this will be their only match for today in pool play. They won't play again until tomorrow morning, but they got to get through Silver Creek. It's a 1 versus 12. Silver Creek 11-13 overall this season. They did play Cheyenne Mountain way back in September. The Indians with a tourney win, a 2-set victory in the Silver Creek tournament. So they beat the hosts. Cheyenne Mountain Indians 21-4 this season. Of course, 4-time defending state champions under Coach David Barkley. So many awesome players who are going to play at the next level. You're going to see all of them. We'll call their names, including Monique Dome, who just served it up to get things going here. We're underway. Silver Creek puts one down. Nice dig by Courtney Dome that time, the sister. Now Silver Creek setting up. You see the slide set established. Megan Schultz puts one down. Not much applause. Expectations are, well, we expect that from ourselves. So first point on the board for Cheyenne Mountain as the ball goes deep. Picked up back there by Lauren Iverson. Nice job defensively, Elizabeth Potter, who you will hear me call her name quite often in this match. Over to the outside position. That was a attack by Amy Steinwand. And a quick couple of points for the Indians. So it's still Monique Dome serving for Cheyenne Mountain. And Dome sets the quick in the middle there to Maddie Beal. Picked up nicely by the Silver Creek defense, but eventually back again over to Cheyenne Mountain. Strong defense up front there by the usual suspects, Kayla Sulik, along with some help from Kyra Zierwinski, and they get the block. First point for the Raptors. Serena Hubert, excuse me. There's an outside attack on the part of Maddie Beal. Gets one down, no return, 3-1 Cheyenne Mountain. Common opponents with other squads in this tournament. Cheyenne Mountain only 4 losses on the year anyway, but overall 5-1 against teams in the Class 4A tournament. The lone loss to Lewis Palmer on October 16th. Silver Creek coming out of that tough Northern Conference, so they played a lot of teams that are in this tournament. 5 squads from the Northern are here at the Coliseum. Overall, Silver Creek 1-8 against those common opponents here at the state championships. So Cheyenne Mountain grabs the first 2, exchanging points from there on. We're at 4-2 with the Indians ahead. The Cheyenne Mountain Indians in the white tops with the black shorts. All black monochrome for Silver Creek Raptors as Potter on the attack there, picked up well by the defense of Cheyenne Mountain. Eventually turns into a point for Silver Creek. Kayla Sulik will step back and send it across towards the Cheyenne Mountain defense. Good pickup, Cheyenne Mountain. There's the set over to Courtney Tibbetts, and Tibbetts gets herself a kill. So you see attackers working through the sets of Monique Dome, already in rhythm. Back there's Megan Schultz. Picked up well by the libero Margaret Davis for Silver Creek. Dome pushes it over, working hard to get it over there. Nice reaction on the part of Courtney Tibbetts Off balance and fading away and still gets it down into this near side corner. So Tibbetts with a kill. Silver Creek a little off. Going to have to send it over. There's a freebie off on the swing at it, but it hits the tape and favorable. Mara Barkley will get credit for a kill, and the girls giggle. Got away with one, no big deal. You know what you call that? A point. That is a service error. Schultz will sit. In steps in Micah Dixon to play some defense. The freshman, number 3 in the 1 spot. Potter tries to go that way. Libero steps through Courtney Dome, and then you get the kill down for Mara Buckley. Mara Barkley from the middle position slides over and puts one down. So early 4-point lead for the Cheyenne Mountains Indians, one of the favorites to win the state championship. They have 4 consecutively, dating back the last 4 years. Seems like there's a little more balance this season in Class 4A, but still got to call Cheyenne Mountain a team to beat because they're the ones with the 4 trophies. Nice up on the part of Elizabeth Potter. Eventually to Domi. Trying to go line is Amy Steinwan. Tip, yes, point Cheyenne Mountain. So Monique Dome you can read as the setter, who Coach Barkley whispers to me, she's the best setter, I don't care what classification, in our entire state. You see her, when she has her decision made on where she wants to go, she works hard to get it there. Also helping out in the block up front there. And there's Dome with the quick to the middle. Oh, a little off, but the tape helps out once again. Mara Barkley, again using tape to get one down and get a point for Cheyenne Mountain. Girls in white talking. That's the Indians from Cheyenne Mountain. Lauren Iverson serving a floater. Oh, nice job by the libero to come and get it. That was Margaret Davis. Easy to react. So right now, Monique Dome is trying to get it to Mara Barkley, and that's 3 kills for Barkley. Yeah, a little bit of tape on the previous 2. That one clean, and she gets it down. So Barkley 3 kills early on, 10 points total for Cheyenne Mountain. Trying to get it to the outside. They're a little off that time. Goes into the net. So that'll be another point for Silver Creek. The libero, Margaret Davis, who's been hustling so far early on in this match, is back there. Well, will she go? She's going to go middle back row, attack the freshman. Good job. They'll send it over to the outside position, and it gets through the double. Both girls for Silver Creek in position. That's just a matter of force getting through 4 hands. And so count the kill for Lauren Iverson, swinging over from the 2 to get in that outside spot. 11-6. This rotation with Serena Hubert on the attack. Doesn't work out that time. Serving is the middle, Mara Barkley. Whistle blown. Line violation. And then mass substitutions each squad. Julie Dyer, the junior setter, will be serving as the Cheyenne Mountain defense awaits. Iverson receives immediately to Dome. Over to Maddie Beal. Miss hit and off. Another point for Silver Creek. Dyer goes line, and the freshman picks it up. Nice job, and eventually Beal gets it down. So quick recovery, and you got to credit the freshman, Micah Dixon, going to get it and passing it well enough to where Domi quickly reacted, got it to Beal, and then Beal put it down. Maddie Beal with another kill for Cheyenne Mountain. Attack attempt on the part of Sulik. Picked up well by Monique Dome. Steinwald gets it through to the defense, and we'll call that a kill for Cheyenne Mountain and Steinwald. So all primary players have contributed so far. Nobody really off. Up front now along the net, shuffling across the attempted block. It hit the net and got across. Monique Dome makes the dive attempt. Can't get it up off the floor, so Silver Creek staying alive as Serena Hubert moves back to serve. Looks to her coach, Nicole Chambers. That's a tough one to handle. And you saw a slow reaction and then just too tough for Monique Dome to be able to handle. Tori got pushed into the net, and that's a point for Silver Creek, who's now in double digits. Nice receive, easy setup, go to the quick. A little off on the jump. The girls giggle a little bit. You can do that when you have the lead. Goes into the net, so Silver Creek on a mini run with 3 in a row. Hubert floats. Picked up well. Swing set, perfect. Whatever they were off on the previous point, not the case this time. Dome back set the swing over to Megan Schultz, and she puts it down with authority, and a point for Cheyenne Mountain. This is Haley Tibbetts back there. Picked up well by the libero. Here's the setup again. The quick, little late getting to the net is the defense of Silver Creek, and then you get another kill right up the middle there. That was Megan Schultz putting one down for the Indians. Handled well. Can't get it to Potter. The Silver Creek squad likes to get it to the very talented sophomore, Elizabeth Potter. They've not been able to do so. Rotations off in just the way they've been receiving it. They're just off balance right now, and you can see by the score 17-11 as Nicole Chambers wants a timeout. You're watching Class A state volleyball action here, brought to you in part by Adams State University, where high school students can start their college education and earn high school credit through Adams State University's early college and concurrent enrollment programs. Online courses offered throughout the state. More information, visit exstudies.adams.edu. Marty Cesario on the call. Thanks for joining us. We've got defending state champions 4 times, Cheyenne Mountain, on the floor right now. They haven't run through their entire schedule in 2012 like they may have done in the past. 21-4 overall. Lost that big one to LP. Lewis Palmer. 6-1 within the conference, so Lewis Palmer, those Rangers, actually won the Pikes Peak Conference this year. But still, CHSAA, Colorado High School Activities Association, awarding the 1 seed in 4A to this team, and there's part of the reason why. Exemplified visually for you, Maddie Beal with the kill off the set from Monique Dome. Nothing wrong with smiling when you're playing really well and definitely enjoying the state experience. Now there's a kill on the part of Kayla Sulik for Silver Creek as they try to stay alive here. Largest lead of the match and set. We're in the first for Cheyenne Mountain at 18-12. Dome goes quick once again to Maddie Beal, who brings it with strength. That's 2 in a row for Beal. She goes and sits. And Dome, Monique, is clicking with her primary attackers. Now Silver Creek attempts to get over Potter, over and rolls over, but picked up well by Monique Dome, and then they get it across to the outside position. Blocked well, so Silver Creek's defense moving well along the net. Silver Creek looks like they're getting into more of a rhythm. That one's too tight, and then easy pickings for Megan Schultz, who puts one down. Things were going there well there on that point, that during that rally for Silver Creek. Just couldn't get the finish on that, and eventually led to an easy kill for Megan Schultz. Courtney Dome sends it over. Silver Creek in trouble. The bump across, free ball. It gets over. Yes, it does. Schultz picks it up. They immediately set up the quick. Look how easily Cheyenne Mountain transitions from the receive all the way to the attack. And that one, just, an attack by the middle there. Mara Barkley puts one down, and now you have Cheyenne Mountain in control as we put these together. It's a 7-point string. Make that 8 for Cheyenne Mountain. It was 15-11, so we'll make that an 8-1 string, or an 8-1 run for the Indians. It was 15-11, now we're at what you see on the scoreboard, 22-12. Try to get it to Elizabeth Potter. The block's in place there again. Strong work by Megan Schultz, getting over there in time and has a big smile on her face. Coach Barkley's crew is playing really well. What would they do against the lowest seed in the tournament on this first day, and still fairly early, where we're at 10:45, 10:51, according to my atomic clock on the smartphone here. And we got a whole lot to go. We'll go to 9 p.m. tonight. It's not only a long day for each of these players, but pretty much everybody, because you're scouting everybody on this first day of play. As I look behind me, squads from some of the other schools taking a peek at Cheyenne Mountain and Silver Creek. The Indians have now advanced into a position where Megan Schultz is serving for the set. And she'll go middle against the libero. Handled well. There's the set. Over to Elizabeth Potter, and it's too strong, and the set will, in fact, go to Cheyenne Mountain. 25-13. Obviously, the Indians have come out clicking. They're playing well. Seen some strong stuff from Monique Dome setting to her attackers. They're in rhythm, as you quite expect. They're the top seed. Cheyenne Mountain 25-13. They win the first set here in Pool 1, third match of the day here at the Denver Coliseum. You're watching the Colorado High School Volleyball Championships Class 4A on CHSAA TV. Getting ready for the second set here in the third match of the day at the Denver Coliseum. Colorado High School Championships, Class 4A, state volleyball here, brought to you in part by College in Colorado, where higher education is the key to a student's future, from improved salaries to unique experiences, greater life choices. CollegeInColorado.org can help your student create a lifelong plan and explore the dreams for their future. CollegeInColorado.org. Two of these ladies in white, they're going to play some college ball. No question of that. Some of the best players in the state out there on the floor, which is part of why you get that number 1 seed. Cheyenne Mountain had a pretty strong command throughout that set 1. Eventually finished off with a 25-13 lead. We're in Pool 1. Silver Creek has already suffered a defeat earlier this morning to Durango in 3. They've lost the first set here because Cheyenne Mountain has come out very strong. Always interesting to read how the teams are going to play in their first set in the state tournament. So this is Silver Creek's second match. Cheyenne Mountain just starting off, and the Indians got everything. Now there is a very strong kill for Silver Creek, and that is Elizabeth Potter, their go-to girl on the attack. It's either going to be Elizabeth Potter or Kayla Sulik. That time in the outside position. Potter puts one down, and you see her face. Real strong, feels it on that one. So we start even at 1-1. And a push shot across to that back corner, and she gets it down. Amy Steinwan, kind of, I feel bad about this. No, that's okay. That's a point. So good job for Amy Steinwan, the junior, to get the early lead as the double block is set up at the net and applied successfully by Maddie Beal and Megan Schultz up front to get Cheyenne Mountain up 3-1. Potter tries to drop it over those two defenders, and wow, you heard that. So quick the way they go about their business. Monique Dome finding the middle, Maddie Beal. And bam, that baby goes down, and now they're celebrating. Sylvia, your head's around, pay attention. Here comes the serve. Oh! Nice effort on the part of Elizabeth Potter. She goes into the net and slides, gets right back up because she's a Raptor. It's going to take a lot more than that to keep her out. She's in a ready position to receive. Ball goes into the net. So a little mini run there, 4 in a row for Cheyenne Mountain. They get themselves up and establish a lead. They got a 3-point spread right now, 5-2. Another slide set across and put down by Megan Schultz. Trying to get a read on if the point was awarded to Cheyenne Mountain. We're at 6-2 right now. Beal sends it over with the jump serve. Did that drop? No. A little bit too far out. Beal sits down, and in comes in the libero, Courtney Dome, the sophomore for Cheyenne Mountain, with Potter serving for Silver Creek to come across. Courtney Dome gets cut off. Haley Tibbetts handled it, immediately set up there by Cheyenne Mountain, and Megan Schultz in a good position on the right side with a couple of kills in a row now to get the Indians up 7-3. Schultz, the 5'11 senior, retreats back to the service line. She'll jump serve. Tight, uses the net. Miss hit, violation. Up judge, awards the point to Cheyenne Mountain. So Schultz will serve it up again. White jerseys, Cheyenne Mountain with the black shorts. All black, white shoulder trim, Silver Creek. And service error stops that little mini run. Well, 2 in a row, put it together, and so that'll get Cheyenne Mountain in position where they're up 5 right now. Substitutions, the freshman who played really well had a nice exchange. Micah Dixon is out there. 5'3", plays real well. Courtney Dome will handle this one on the receive. Quickly, Monique Dome over. It's a little off to where they bump it over. And now the setup for Silver Creek. They'll push it across for a free ball. Here comes what looked like a strong attack, and Courtney Tibbetts just drops it in between the defense, and Tibbetts gets herself a kill for Cheyenne Mountain. So everybody performing well for Cheyenne Mountain. Monique Dome distributing well to all her options, and she's got so many that time. Courtney Tibbetts, the 5'10 senior, making an adjustment in the air, just pushes it over. Marty Cesario on the call as we have a timeout here. Your 4A State Volleyball Championships presented in part by Colorado Farm Bureau Insurance. They'll be there for you all day when you buy your first car, the day your first child is born, when you get your license. They'll be there to make sure your insurance coverage keeps up with all the changes in your life. Colorado Farm Bureau Insurance, get real coverage. So Silver Creek's got a lot of work to do here. Still early in this set, too. They lost first one 25-13. We have two finals already that were presented to you here on CHSAA TV. The 8th seed in this pool, the Durango Demons, swept Silver Creek and Valor Christian, the 5 seed overall in Pool 4, also in 3 over Ponderosa. Here we have Cheyenne Mountain, the overall 1 seed in Classification 4A, playing pretty well. Got a 10-5 lead right now with the serve coming from the setter from Silver Creek, Margaret Davis. Immediate quick, you got to pay attention here because Monique Dome gets it up quickly, and if she's going to the middles, boy, that's going to go fast. Quick exchange, and ball goes down. Mara Barkley with the kill again. Barkley getting it done. Megan Schultz, Courtney Tibbetts, and Maddie Beal, so strong. Beal's out there right now up front next to Monique Dome. There's the block from those two, Beal and Dome. Dome calls for it. She's going to move it over across the outside position. There's the kill attempt on Amy Steinwand. Did she get it down? No, she did not. Point awarded to Cheyenne Mountain, or excuse me, to Silver Creek as Serana Hubert steps back to send it over for the Raptors. Replay, smart move. We don't often see girls do that. If you throw it up, you don't have to hit it if it doesn't feel right. It's the first time I've seen that all year, I believe. Even though in many volleyball broadcasts on various platforms, television, and here on CHSAA TV, we talk about it because we see the errors, so nice job for Hubert. Didn't result in a point, though. That's just me giving consolation prizes. I know you don't want that from me, but I'm just trying to spread the love. Monique Dome back there for 2 points in a row for Cheyenne Mountain, or at least the attempt to do so. Dome is in the 1 spot coming up there. Ball coming through, out of bounds. So here goes Cheyenne Mountain as Coach Barkley steps up and has a conversation with Megan Schultz. Schultz up front there with Beal and Amy Steinwand. Here comes the attack by Elizabeth Potter. She did get the tip off the block on the attempt to go line, so point awarded to Silver Creek. It's always a good idea for Coach Chambers and her crew to try to get it to number 6, the very talented and athletic Elizabeth Potter. Like Elizabeth's enthusiasm, too. She's not been dejected despite what's happening out there on the floor against the number 1 team in the state, or at least the number 1 seed in this tournament. 15-7. The senior, Haley Tibbetts. Moving back. Haley is the cousin of Courtney Tibbetts. Called out Courtney for a couple of kills. Over to Potto, a little off, but she recollects herself. See that reaction, and there's the athleticism. Nice job, composure on the approach, and then still blasts one. A nice highlight for the Silver Creek Raptors. Defender for Cheyenne Mountain. Kind of feeling her hands and wrists. She felt that one. Handlewell on the receive. Going to get it over to Reagan Folleron this time. A new girl, at least in terms of this match, getting involved on the attack. And then Reagan will take a seat. The junior had some fun with that. And back to the money players up front there. Along the net. Schultz, Tibbetts, Courtney, and Barkley. Silver Creek smartly gets it over. Where's Monique Dome going? She's smiling and she wants the back row attack. She did that for fun. Wanted to try to get that from Maddie Beal for a back row attack. It didn't work out though. They enjoyed it though. So here's Domi. Quick set to the middle. Domi quite enjoying herself. Fun to see the smile on her face. Easy to do that when you've got the lead. Part of it's because you're executing well and you enjoy your teammates, and that's probably a big part of the success for Cheyenne Mountain over the years. Nice off the tape. Can we give the kill to the libero? Yes, I'm doing it. Margaret Davis, nice job. 17-10 is the score, and here comes the freshman Micah Dixon checking in defensively for Cheyenne Mountain. It's 3 back row defenders already in position as Silver Creek sets themselves up. Zerwinski back out on the floor to play along the net. She'll play the middle in this rotation for Silver Creek, who just picked up a point. Zerwinski alongside the setter, Julie Dower. And Serena Hubert try to go after the freshman. She's too smart and listens. Good communication, good vision, nice instincts. Micah Dixon lets it go out. And so possession regained for Cheyenne Mountain as you see Lauren Iverson, the senior, back there. Tight to the net, picked up well by Silver Creek. Dome with, again, the jump set quick into the middle to Barkley. Silver Creek defense doing well. There's the block. It gets through, and that'll be a point for Cheyenne Mountain. So it gets through and then back over and falls on the Silver Creek side of the floor. Dome and Barkley on the defense up front there. And now Cheyenne Mountain trying to get to 20. Potter chases it towards the net again. Dixon puts it up. Dome. Did she get it over? Yes, she did. Over to Amy Steinwan, who will get credit for a kill. First one to 20 once again, as it was in the first set. Cheyenne Mountain with a 20-11 lead. Jump serve, Lauren Iverson trying something, now looking over at her coach. She'll stay on to play back row defense. Lauren Iverson, the senior. These seniors have been through a lot, including those 4 state championships. Monique Dome, one of them. Tries to tip it back. I think she's going to get called for that. Yeah. I'm not sure it was Monique Dome. I think perhaps it was Barkley behind her who touched the net. Either way, it'll be a point awarded to Silver Creek as they try to climb back in this. Going to have to put together a nice long string to get there. Dixon with the serve receive, a little tight to the net. Dome tries to tip it across, and now Silver Creek has possession. Back row attack on the part of the libero there. Dome over and across. Did that get fingers? No, it did not. It's out. So the Raptors on a little mini roll here. Barkley immediately gets up. Coach talking with his junior, Amy Steinwand. Monique Dome, the senior leader, meanwhile, wants an explanation. Just a clarification with the up judge. And if there isn't enough that she does, Monique Dome has now influenced all the judges to get together and have a discussion. That would be a senior leader. Class 4A state volleyball presented by Adams State University, online campus. Or you can go on campus at ASU, get a broad array of educational opportunities for students of all ages, professional, personal goals. They help you get it taken care of. Graduates consistently talk about their professional careers and how graduate school worked out well for them because they were so well prepared. So go to adams.edu and get the information about those courses. Here's the setter, Dower, sends it over. Picked up well, Dome. Jump serve backside to Barkley. Silver Creek, good defense along the net. Going over to the outside position. Again, strong. Nice dive, a chicken wing. 2 up. And out of bounds. Everybody's smiling on the floor here. Everybody's enjoying themselves. Nice go on the part of 2 Indians. Monique Dome being one of them, and then Lauren Iverson. Raptors get the point, and now they're within 6 right now. Dome back set to Barkley, and just when there's a threat, get that kind of precision and execution between Dome and the junior Mara Barkley. Sister Courtney Dome now out there on the floor. The libero serving. Yeah, that's mishandled. Going to get called for that. Eight-point spread as the sophomore Courtney Dome will send it over to 4 behind the attack line waiting to receive. Nice call on the part of the libero, Margaret Davis. Emphatic and loud. Everybody clears. Silver Creek will get the service opportunity. Courtney Dome handles it over to her sister, Monique. A little too strong. There's a violation. Up judge decisive. That makes it nice and easier. No indecision. Monique, where's she going? Quick to Beal. Oh, in good position, Julie Dower. There's the strength and power of Beal on the attack. Julie Dower was in excellent breakdown position to receive that. It was just coming too fast. Very impressive, Maddie McBeal, the 5'11 middle for Cheyenne Mountain. She gets the kill over to Potter. Beal slides over to help out on the block along the net to help out the sophomore, Lindsay Baker. So there's a couple of block assists for those two. And we're at 24-16, approaching another set victory for Cheyenne Mountain. Potter wants to put one down. Nice up on the part of Monique Dome. Where's it going? Well, it's going to go line. Played well by Silver Creek. Back over to Potter. Through the double, another up on the part of Monique Dome. Get to the outside position there, and eventually the defense can't keep up, and the kill earns the set win for Amy Steinwan. So there's your final in this set, 24-16. 25-16 is the final after the Steinwan kill. Cheyenne Mountain in a good position to try to go for 3 and move on and take their match victory and their first action here at the 2012 state championships. You are watching Class 4A state volleyball championships on CHSAA TV. Girls are on the floor. Set 3, Cheyenne Mountain up 2-0 in this match. Colorado High School Volleyball Championships at the Denver Coliseum. Class 4A brought to you in part by Red Lion Hotel. For your next stay in Denver, you can check out the Red Lion Hotel, Denver Central. It's a unique hotel located between downtown Denver and DIA. The Red Lion Hotel on Quebec Street in Denver. You see play underway along the net. You see a joust Eventually moves across to where Cheyenne Mountain gets control of it. A back row attack picked up well by Silver Creek. Nice go on the part of Kayla Sulik. Nice rally, and then swings it over to the outside. Reaction of Monique Dome. You might have hurt somebody. That's how I work. And then discussion. Upjudge is concerned about one of the players. Elizabeth Potter, the sophomore for Silver Creek, reacting with a palm to her forehead. And you know how sensitive we are to head injuries. But Elizabeth is fine. She might get the ball very soon. I was waiting. She was on the approach there from the back. Maddie Beal puts one down. Picked up well by the Silver Creek defense. And as we start off this third set here, first 2 points go to the Indians. It is a 1 versus 12 seed. Your expectations might have been what you've seen. I think a lot of credit also goes to the way Cheyenne Mountain has excelled in their execution. Again, in their first match here. Yeah, they've been here a lot, but it's still a bunch of girls having to take a bus drive up from Colorado Springs area. Start playing early in the morning. That ball too tight to the net. You see Megan Schultz on the attempted attack into the net. Quickly, we're even now. Silver Creek makes adjustment in front of the net. Monique Dome to the backside. She wants to give Schultz another chance. Schultz coming from across the floor to go get that. Well played. Schultz gets the kill. 3-2 Cheyenne Mountain. Cheyenne Mountain, this will be their only match today. They will play tomorrow against the 8 seed Durango in the second match of day 2. Bouncing it off the floor, Kayla Sulik. Off the quick middle set. Nice moment for Silver Creek. We're even up 3-3. Nicole Chambers making some adjustments. Hannah Combe waiting to sub in. The 5'10 junior for Silver Creek takes the ball. And she'll also handle the setting. So here's Combe. Where is she going at? She's going to go to that 3 spot. Handled well by Cheyenne Mountain. Oh, how about that exchange? Oh, double in place. Sulik, look at the reaction from Silver Creek. Sulik along with Tegan Connectal helping each other out with the block. So the Raptors having a good feeling with a 1-point lead. Back over there. Perseverance, resilience, maybe stubborn. Megan Dome, if there's an error, she will go back to that spot. Already seen it twice in this set, which has just started. Megan Schultz was a little off, the exchange wrong. Back to Schultz, got a kill. See the rotation moves around to where Courtney Tibbetts is now attacking that outside spot. Will they go back over to Tibbetts? No, it's the quick to Barkley, and down. So many weapons, and it all starts with Monique Dome. That's why Coach Barkley has so much pride in talking about his senior setter. And the way she runs everything on that side of the floor for the girls in the white tops. Her sister, Courtney Dome, sends it over, tries to go line, over to Potter and down. Courtney Dome, nice up, and she's going to get a back row attack. It's going to be too far, a little too wide. They smile. You had a shot. Opportunities are limited when you're wearing that jersey. 5-5 here in the third. Cheyenne Mountain with a 2-set lead. Courtney to Monique. Slide set. Schultz puts it down. Upjudge. Point to the Indians. And it'll be Megan Schultz, the senior, back there sending it over. Trying to get it to Elizabeth Potter. They do, but the block is in place. Silver Creek recollects, has to bump it over. There's a freebie. Monique Dome read that, felt black jerseys following her to the middle of the net and just tipped it back. She hasn't done that often in this match. been primarily dishing it out, not looking for opportunities for her to get it down. Reaction on her face. Watching Courtney Tibbetts, knew she was off on her attack. Into the net, they're talking about it. So a little string being put together until the service error for Cheyenne Mountain, and now a defensive sub once again. Micah Dixon coming out onto the floor. After the serve, Dixon takes that one spot. Silver Creek doesn't go there. Good defensive plays for Silver Creek that time. Point goes to Cheyenne Mountain as Coach Barkley's now working in some different people. Likes to have Lauren Iverson out there serving. Iverson does a good job where she can work the versatility because she'll come up, Lauren will, try to make an attack from the outside position. This time Iverson's going to stay in that middle back row position as Silver Creek has some difficulties receiving and then passing the volleyball, and it leads to another service opportunity for Lauren Iverson, the senior for the Indians. Over, attacking Potter. Oh, trying to get it over in two, which is not a bad idea because Silver Creek has not gone that way too often, but the rotation on the ball made it difficult to handle, and then it went right into the net. 11-6 for Silver Creek. Potter back to set it up. Now Dowers sends it over. Mara Barkley gets a freebie there. It sits up, hangs there to where she can whack it down along the line, and she does so. Getting that feeling where Cheyenne Mountain has made their case, the case you might have expected. And everyone in the Coliseum, or at least in this corner of the Coliseum, knew. And then you get some nice effort from Julie Dower, getting in a blocking position to get the ball back for Silver Creek. Zerwinski going to run along the front line there with Dower. Ooh, too quick. Defense a little slow to get to Barkley, but no harm there. Silver Creek has the opportunity to get in position for the block, and then you see off with the exchange from setter to the outside, and ball goes into the net. Silver Creek gets a couple points in a row. Nice tight one there. Courtney Domey handled it. It's going to be tight to the net. Monique puts it down. Gets to the middle to where the middle blocker takes a swipe at it. That's Zerwinski, but she's too strong, and it goes out of bounds on the back baseline. Now Mara Barkley, the 6'2 junior, floats it deep and over. That was a tough one to handle. Attack from the outside. Too far along and out of bounds. So we get a chance to see Barkley once again. Dejected into the net. She'll take a seat. Still 5-point advantage and a 2-set lead for the top seed in the state tournament. Another battle up front along the net. Turns into a point for Cheyenne Mountain. Monique Domey will attack the libero, handles it well. Nice serve pass received, going to be back row attack by the setter, the Julie Dower. Leaves an opportunity for Cheyenne Mountain to get in rhythm with themselves offensively, and ends up being a kill for Megan Schultz. Like that slide to Schultz. Too far, service error. I'm incorrect. It did touch the line. Chalk dust popped up. So Monique, good job driving to the back row. I expected her to go. And see, that one's one that you do smile. There's nothing to do there. You just have to accept it. Got away with one. uses the net, and then climbs over and across. And then a timeout for the Silver Creek Raptors as you're watching the state volleyball championships in the Denver Coliseum here on CHSAA TV, which are presented in part by the Colorado Farm Bureau Insurance. Quality products, fast, fair claim service, insurance coverage, all makes sense. Protection for you. Best discounts available. Everybody from all walks of life, including you, depend on Farm Bureau Insurance, and you can too. Colorado Farm Bureau Insurance. Real coverage. Coach Chambers for Silver Creek kind of putting a pause on the run being put together. It's kind of pieced together, not all together. But it's definitely a 10-3 run for Cheyenne Mountain to get them in this position where you see what's on the score. Nice job. Happy girl right there. Kayla Sulik had the double in front of her, bounced it off of the exterior defender, and then it goes out of bounds. And she gets herself a kill in a nice little moment. A little hop, high five, couple of hugs. There you go. Being here's a big deal, especially when you're an 11 and 13 squad. And I say that as a compliment. Silver Creek has played hard. Fair to say they may not have the weapons that Cheyenne Mountain has. And the system is just clicking for the girls in white. Those being the Indians. Nice up on the part of Sulik. But sometimes what happens if it hangs, stays over the net. You got some very skilled girls on the other side. And Cheyenne Mountain first one to 20 again. As you see back there, Haley Tibbetts, the senior, will send it over and attack that two spot. Handled well on the pass receive, and that's what happens. It all starts with that serve receive. So credit Margaret Davis. They got to click into where you can work it over to Elizabeth Potter, who is, the primary weapon for the Silver Creek Raptors. She is going to have a fun time her junior and senior seasons once she's done enjoying this experience here at the Denver Coliseum. A little too far behind Maddie Beal, attacking from that outside spot, which is abnormal from what we've seen in this match. Usually it's those middles when Monique Dome sends it to her. Now here Monique Dome going to give a little love to the outside. Ooh, nice job defense, Serena Hubert. But then it's misplayed and goes out of play. (21-12) is your score, as you can see. Potter, they're going to go back to her. Yes, they are, and she'll try to get through off the hands of Monique Dome. Dome's going to set it over and across. Trying to give Reagan Fowleron a couple of opportunities. Get her involved. Fowleron, a junior outside. 5'9". Warming up her shoulder there. Monique Dome going to keep feeding her. Talk about once Monique Dome makes her decision on what she wants to do, she'll go for you 3 times in a row. She has no problem with that. Now Monique Dome is going to take a seat. Is she going to sub out? That's a rarity. So now we'll get a read on who's going to do the setting. And it will be Holly Huffman who's out there on the floor right now. Holly, the freshman. You have 2 freshmen out on the floor for Cheyenne Mountain. One of them just served it, Micah Dixon. Coach Barkley getting some experience for his younger players. There's Huffman, the set, over to Reagan Fowleron. Does she get it through? Yes. Through 2 defenders and down, so good job. And now Holly Huffman is in the scoring column with an assist. Micah Dixon too tight. Goes into the net. Well, can Elizabeth Potter start something that would be unbelievable? Fowleron tosses one down. I say unbelievable, not that I don't believe in the Raptors. It's the other team on the other side. It would take errors, miscues, all of a sudden for the system to fall completely out of whack for those Cheyenne Mountain Indians, and I just don't think that's going to happen. And here is match point right now, except for Julie Dyer. Wants some more floor time. She knows the cameras are out there. I'd like to have a little more opportunity to showcase my talents. So Dower keeps things going for the Silver Creek Raptors as their libero goes deep back middle. Collected well. Oh, nice up on the part of Angela Walter to keep things alive. And hey, careful now. You ever seen unbelievable happen? Barkley with that kill. Right now, the Barkley attack picked up well by the libero, and then ball goes out of bounds, and there it is. 25-16 the final, so it is a 3-set win for Cheyenne Mountain. They will move on, the top seed, and they will play tomorrow in the second match, in the second day here at the Coliseum. But right now, Cheyenne Mountain just finished up a sweep. In 3, the Indians win over the Silver Creek Raptors as you're watching the 4A State Volleyball Championships on CHSAA TV.